Alright, welcome back, Rivalers, to Marvel Rivals Season 2.5 Balance Patch. I just recorded this entire video and had my mic muted the entire time, so this is going to be fun to record for a second time. I'm so excited. Essentially, I'm just going to talk about the balance changes. There's a lot of other updates in this patch that are really exciting, but this is just the balance notes. So, starting with Captain America, health's going down from 600 to 575. His delay of Living Legends going from 2 seconds to 4 seconds. His ultimate's going up from 2800 to 3100 charge. He's gonna get his ult less frequently. Big hit to Captain America. He was already not really huge at the end of the season, so I think this is gonna make the character niche again. Doctor Strange's getting fall off damage. Actually, less fall off damage from his primary fire, and they're removing it from his E. Good changes. I think it will help him, but he still needs his raw damage back, I think. I still think he's going to be mid. He's definitely better, though. Emma Frost. God, I hate this character. I like this character. I like playing her. I hate playing against her. Increase her telepathic pulse, which is her primary fire, from 15.5 to 18 meters. Good change. Decreasing the shield value from 500 to 400. Good change. Increase the cooldown on Carbon Crush from 5 to 6 seconds. That's her grab. So she can't... I think this means she can't grab twice anymore. Because how it would work, if you grabbed immediately in her diamond form, you could grab again. So I think this means you can't crush... You can't grab twice, which is great. And the kick damage is going down by 20 overall, which is a huge change. It did 150 bursts. That's a shit ton of damage. Oh my god. That's almost like Doomfist punch damage from Overwatch 1. This is more than Doomfist tank, actually. But that's a good change. She's gonna do less damage. Diamond Form's gonna feel less bullshit. That's good. Groot getting a big nerf, thank god. He's also another busted tank. Decrease of his primary fire damage from 70 to 65. It's really good. Increase Iron Wall's cooldown, which is the big wall, from 8 to 12. That's a big nerf. Great changes. I think this might make him not be permabanned anymore, but we'll see. Magneto's getting a nothing burger change. His right click's gonna charge faster. Who cares? Whatever, move on. Thor's an interesting change. So what they're essentially doing here is they're making his hammer throw its own cooldown. So now you could like shift in, which is your dash ability, and then immediately hammer throw. Now it does less damage. It's going from 70 to 45 and 30 to 20 on the return. So it's going to do now 40, 50, 65 damage compared to 100, which is like, what the fuck? I did not realize it did that much damage. But it's on its own cooldown. And it still gives you bonus health, actually. So his overall bonus health is decreasing per thing by 175 and his max to 200, 150. So he's going to be even less survivable. We'll see. I think this is a good change, though. I'm excited for this. I'll definitely play Thor again. I miss playing Thor. He's dog shit. I have people trying to gaslight me in all my videos that Thor's not complete, utter fucking garbage, and you're wrong. I'm sorry. But this will help, for sure. My fucking mouse is broken. I need to replace that. Hawkeye is exactly what I said in my buff or nerf video. He's getting buffed, which means he's probably going to be permanent. He's getting a base damage increase per arrow from 32 to 40. The projectile damage of blast is being changed a little bit. It's going to be slightly better. Who gives a shit? It's only good during his ult. And it's increasing his focus damage from 70 to 75. Increase the charge speed when aiming at an enemy from 100 to 108. And charge fall off from 30 to 32. He's just getting buffed across the board. And he has a new team up that shoots through walls. So, crazy character. He's going to be turbo busted. I bet he'll be banned a lot. And for some reason, speaking of disgusting characters, we're buffing Hela again. For some reason, stop buffing this fucking character. I know no one plays her, but god, dude. That she has more ammo, which is a good change. The reloading is like the weakest things about her. Fuck. Whatever. She's gonna be just as broken as she was. She's better now. The best character in the game, even better, so that's great. Human Torch took a big nerf. He does less damage to primary fire, 7 to 6 per pellet. Increase the charge speed of his, I think that's his throwing, his right click from 2 to 3. I think that's a nerf. And then decreasing the overhealth he gets from his dash of Flaming Meteor, and increasing the cooldown from 15 to 20. That's a huge nerf to that ability. You're gonna get that once a fight. Big nerfs to Human Torch. He probably won't be permabanned anymore. Iron Fist. Thank God. It's exactly what I said in the buff nerf video, funny enough. It's, they're decreasing the amount of damage he gets from his block. That's exactly what I said they should, and they're reducing the cooldown. I forgot. Yeah, he gets a cooldown if you're punching, which is funny. So they're decreasing how much that helps. So that's... He's going to get less blocks and he's going to do worse. Iron Man is getting interesting changes because he's a team-up anchor. He's losing the Hulk team-up. His repulsor blast, his primary fires are going down by 10 damage in total, but with the team-up, it actually is the exact same, and he's reduced half of the overhealth he gets from armor overdrive. God, I can't speak today. Is going down. Okay, Namor. Namor is getting a pretty big nerf, honestly. His invulnerability is going down by 5 seconds. That's a big nerf, honestly. I hate that move, but it's okay. That's a good change for him though. The inner circle that does a shit ton of damage, and his ultimate's getting half a meter bigger, but the outside radius is going down by a meter. And there's gonna be a fall off from the outside. It's gonna be less. It's from 200 to 180. Good changes. He's gonna be a lot weaker for sure. And on top of that, yeah, I forgot about this. He's gonna have fall off on his monsters now, which are, thank God. He's so strong. I'm so glad they're nerfing him this hard. Psylocke is getting a big damage nerf, honestly. The right click, the shurikens are going down from 14 to 12 per hit, and her stealth is going down by a second. These are pretty big nerfs. I don't think she's gonna be shit or anything. She'll just be average. This is a good way to knock her down a peg. Squirrel Girl is getting an extra 2 shots per reload on her clip, and she is lowering the cooldown of her jump ability by 2 seconds. This is really good. This is gonna just make her flow a lot better. And then the user optimize the user experience of Squirrel Block, Tail Bounce, and Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami is like, I don't know what the fuck this means, so we'll see, I guess. Star-Lord's scary. Yes, his ult is going up in the price, like how much you have to charge it. However, the range is extending, and the fall off is going down. Like, he's gonna be able to do more damage at farther range. Crazy. This is already one of the best ults in the game. It's just gonna get better. Talking about one of the best ults in the game that's just gonna get better, Storm. It's going up by 10 damage per second. It's a nice change. I don't know. It might change some breakpoints, especially with extra damage. This might be able to chew through some lower tier support ults now. I'm not 100% sure. The Punisher, the scary one. Oh my god, I think Punisher's gonna run the game for a while, because he got the new team up too, and he's an anchor, but holy shit. So his ultimate ability, his slow is going down by a net 10% if he's shooting or not. That's a good change. But the biggest change is his ammo's going up by 10 on his rifle. That's crazy, dude. That's a massive increase. And the damage is going up by 1 per pellet. And that might not sound like a lot, but I don't know if you ever played Overwatch. Soldier 76 in that game was constantly buffed and nerfed. His damage would go from 20 to 19 to 21 to 21 and a half. And every time they increased it, it would like break the character. He would get unbelievably strong for like 1 patch. And this is this case. And he has the Anchor 2, which gives him 5% more damage. We'll get on that later. But holy shit, he might be like ridiculous this season. Jeff, my boy, immediately invalidating the short I made. They're trying to rework him here. So, his primary fire now heals 70%, now deals damage, which is interesting. It can cleave heal, but it does less healing. It does, a 100 instead of 150. And it has a damage fall off, but I mean, that's the new mechanic anyway, so. The right click is weird now. The charge ability, max recharge 3 seconds per charge, new effect, direct now launches enemies up, and increases the spell field damage. So his right click does more damage and it's a knock up. That could be interesting. The healing bubble does less damage and less healing. It doesn't do the 85 instant anymore. It does 120 over 4 seconds, which means it's a better healing tool like over time, but it's much worse initially. His swimming, he now has energy on it, so he's not gonna be able to do it indefinitely, and it has a max of 120, and it drains 20 per second, so he can only be underground for 5 seconds. That is nothing. This is completely axing flank Jeff, completely. The ultimate's going to grant 45 health per second as bonus health up to 150 for allies. I don't think you ever use this as like a saving your team sort of ability. I just think it's ass for that. I think you're still going to use it the same way. And then he's getting a critical reduction to 70 because his fucking head is the size of his entire body. Luna Snow. Big nerf to the ultimate build. That's great. The ultimate's disgusting. It's the best ult in the game. This is a good change. I still think they should just lower the duration. Just change it to 10 seconds. But whatever, it's good. And then she's doing more healing on average. And when she freezes now, she's going to get 50 bonus health. Wait, is Absolute Zero the clap? I don't know if this is the stun. I think this is the freeze. But it says per enemy hit. Maybe this is a translation error. I think this is only a one-hitting ability, so you get 50 bonus health if you freeze. I might be wrong on that. I do play Luna Snow. I'm a little embarrassed, so I don't know what this is. Rocket Raccoon is doing a little bit of survivability nerf, thank God. His direct hit healing is going down by 5, so it's 10. If you, well, no, I'm sorry. It is just 5, so that's a minor nerf. That's not going to do anything, honestly. Now the team-ups. The team-ups are really cool. I'm so glad they're just rapidly changing the team-ups, but holy shit, we're giving them those strong fucking characters this season. This Hawkeye's going to be fucking permabanned. I'm calling it. So Luna gets more healing, but she lost the anchor with Jeff, so I think this is the same, if not slightly worse, which is why they might be buffing her healing numbers. And now Hawkeye gets this new ice arrow ability that goes through terrain. So if you shoot a wall and there's someone behind it, it hits them, and it does more damage the farther away. So it's like Ash Arrow, kind of, from... Well, not really. It's not like Ash Arrow at all. But the distance part is like Ash Arrow from League. Jeff Nato, this is the really cool one. I think it's not going to be that great. I mean, Storm ult is... You probably would just rather kill people than suck them up. You have to use 2 ults, and it's just worse than the Human Torch team-up. It's just a cool team-up, though. I like this. This is a cute one. The Punisher and Black Widow. This is what I mean. They're about to fucking break the Punisher. Punisher's gaining a maximum health increase of 25 and a 5% damage boost in damage out, or 5% boost in damage output. He had no compensation nerfs. He only had buffs this season. So on top of all the other shit they did to him, he's getting 25 more HP. He's gonna be at 325. That's 25 less than Mr. Fantastic, and he's getting 5% more boost. So he does 19 per shot. That's like an extra... That's basically he's doing almost 20 damage per shot. It's a little bit less than 20. That's a huge buff. Fucking disgusting change. Disgusting change. What a crazy ass character this is gonna be next patch. Rocket Raccoon. I hope this doesn't make Penny playable. Penny is going to be really gross. Rocket's gonna get the 5% increase, but they got rid of the ammo overload, so it doesn't matter. It's the same as it was. But now Penny's gonna get 2 of the web spitters, or Rocket's his res beacon can become a web spitter, or the mine thing. Really, really gross change. It might actually make Penny viable. I hope not, but we'll see, I guess. Iron Man, this is the 5% boost I was talking about earlier. I don't know. I think he's gonna be slightly worse because he got nerfed harder than this. This anchor's gonna boost him up. But Ultron, I can't say. It looks like a cool team up. He kind of does like an AoE damage and healing attack now. I don't know. I don't know anything about Ultron yet. He's not playable. He looks good, but who knows? So this could be really strong. This could be really weak. I have no idea. And then the new Jeff the Landshark, the other Jeff the Landshark team up. They really want to change Jeff like really bad. So Venom's getting the 150 anchor team up that he got from the symbiote one with Spider-Man. That's getting removed. Support players can rejoice, I guess. But what Jeff is doing is he's going to be able to right-click just like Venom can, and it will heal over time. So he is going to be able to sit in the middle of your team and just heal a shit ton, especially with Venom, which is a little counterproductive because Venom's a dive character. But regardless, they want Jeff to sit in the middle of your team and heal and shoot things. That's what they want. They do not want the flanker Jeff anymore. It's a bit of a shame. It was a unique playstyle, but it was also a piece of shit. Removed the Hawkeye and Black Widow team up, and no one cared. Ammo overload's gone. This is actually a big, because this is good against Groot. This is good against the Thing. This is good against Hulk. This is good against Thor. And with the nerfs to Emma Frost, those characters are all going to be better. So I'm hoping that Thor's good again. I think he might be. He has a chance of being better, but this is going to be an interesting one to get rid of. And if it was still in the game, holy shit, Punisher would actually be permanent banned. Like, he'd be the best character ever in the game. Jet the Landshark and Luna removed. Another immediate impact to Flanker Jeff. Gamma Charge, Iron Man's out of it now. It wasn't that great with Iron Man anyway at this point. It's been nerfed so many times, so that's a kind of whatever change. And then the symbiote bond, as I said earlier, is also gone with Venom, Penny Parker, and Spider-Man. For the ones that are staying, the Atlas bond, which is the big push from Luna Snow with Iron Fist, it's nerfing Iron Fist more for this damage. Iron Fist is dead in the street. Thank God. He's super annoying. I'm sorry for the Iron Fist players, but I don't like him. Tank players don't like him. Support players don't like him. No one likes him. He's a piece of shit to play into. I'm sorry. The Fantastic Four team-up's getting 5%, or not, sorry, 5-second increase to the cooldown. This is kind of nothing, honestly, because, well, it might not be nothing on the Thing. It will impact specific characters more, because you're kind of only using this once per big team fight. But if it's an extended exchange, like you're holding a point, this won't matter. But it's a good change, regardless. Hulk and the Namor team up, thank God that's getting nerfed. 5-second more cooldown on the green Monstro. That's a big cooldown. 20 seconds for the little squid. And on top of Namor's already existing nerfs, I think Namor Hulk is... I don't think Hulk's gonna be permanent banned, thankfully. I love Hulk. He's my main character I play. So I'm very excited to hear that. He's permanent banned every game. And Namor's gonna be a lot worse, so that's good. And then the team up with Emma Frost, Psylocke, and Magneto. It reduced the damage of the clones by 10%. I thought it already did only 20%, but it's a good change. I don't think that team up was running the game, to be fair. So that's it overall. It's an interesting patch. There's a lot of good in here. I'm interested to see the Jet the Landshark change. I don't know if players that actually like him are going to like that change. He was a DPS, now he's actually a support again. I think the Namor change is great. I think the Psylocke change is great. I think the Iron Fist and Human Torch changes are great, but I don't know what they're cooking with this Hawkeye and Hela buffs. I don't know why we're buffing them. They're permabanned in Season 0, and we're just going to get to that again. They might actually be the two best... I mean, Hela already is the best DPS in the game. I'm sorry. If you think fucking Iron Fist is better than Hela, like, he's more annoying, but he's not better. And now Hawkeye's way better, so they're probably going to be the comp. But then again, I think Punisher's really good. That's another one. I'm scared for Punisher, but he hasn't really had a time in the sun, so he might have his chance here. Overall, Thor change is good, but I think this is going to be an interesting patch. It's definitely going to shake things up.